Have you ever used code from ChatGPT or GitHub Copilot that looked perfect, but then your app crashed or it threw an error you couldn't explain? That's probably not a bug in your code. It's a bug in the AI. You just got hit by a GenAI hallucination. These models sometimes generate code that sounds right, looks right, but simply isn't real or correct. And today, I'll walk you through 10 common ways GenAI tools like ChatGPT and Copilot hallucinate code and how you can spot them before they waste your time. First up, the AI might call functions that don't exist. You ask for a simple feature, and it confidently refers to a method or API that has no documentation because it's completely made up. The code runs until it doesn't. Next, it may suggest deprecated or outdated APIs, like calling old versions of cloud SDKs or using methods that were removed years ago. It's like being handed a map that leads to a road that's been shut down. Third, it often makes wrong assumptions about return values or data structures. For example, it may assume every API call returns data in a certain format and skip validation entirely. That's a fast track to runtime errors. The fourth one is trickier: illogical logic. The AI might write a condition that doesn't even make sense, like checking for a missing value and then trying to use it immediately afterward. It reads fine at first glance, but breaks under real-world inputs. Another common pattern is assuming things already exist in your codebase, like a database connection, a user object, or an imported library. These hallucinations make it seem like your environment is already set up when it's not. Then there's missing error handling. AI-generated code often gives you the happy path, assuming everything works perfectly, with no exceptions, retries, or edge case checks. That might look clean, but it's risky in production. Seventh, you'll often see inconsistent variable names or reused variables that cause confusion. One part of the code might redefine something that was used earlier, silently breaking everything that follows. The eighth kind of hallucination is when it uses libraries that don't belong in the language you're working with, like suggesting front-end JavaScript libraries in a Python script. These are usually a result of the AI blending knowledge from unrelated contexts. Ninth, the AI may make unrealistic assumptions about your system, like expecting an SSH connection to just work without authentication, or assuming a local file exists. These examples might look good in a tutorial, but they don't hold up in real workflows. And finally, the AI sometimes generates pseudocode disguised as production code, something that reads like a placeholder, but it's written in a way that makes you think it's ready to deploy. It's not. So what can you do? Always cross-check with